All units, please respond. We got a 7467. Two idiots spilling the tea about their neighbors.
Welcome to Crazy Rich Neighbors.
Miami's Russian spies.
There goes the neighborhood.
Hey, diplomatic bougie crew and traitorous CRN trolls.
Got a question, comment, or a buck wild neighbor story? Do hit us up on 239-300-7276.
If you would like to sponsor our show, hit us up with an email, info@crazyrichneighbors.com, to inquire about opportunities, and a shout out and thank you to our sponsor, Podcast Junkies, here in Boca Raton, Florida.
Yes, and full video episodes are available on our YouTube channel if you guys want to, join in the fun, poke fun at us, make fun of our whatever.
Our je ne sais quoi.
Whatever, our je ne sais quoi awesomeness. Just
our riz.
Yes, our total riz, girl. Okay, we got aura, like the Gen Z
Not just
says.
the rings,
okay,
honey.
we got positive aura.
Most days.
Subscribe. Yeah, exactly. Not all. Maybe 50-50.
Exactly.
Depends. Anyway, subscribe, share to never miss an episode, and welcome to the neighborhood to our one new subscriber. Hey, boy. Hey, girl.
Muchas gracias.
Yes.
So our wacko of the week is someone whose name rhymes with Schmladimir Shmutin. And he crossed a major diplomatic line when his government plotted to assassinate a former colonel in the Russian Foreign Intelligence Services who became a CIA informant hiding in plain sight in Miami.
Oh, the story's
Oh,
bananas.
it's so juicy, y'all.
Right in our crazy hood.
I mean, so much
Okay.
ish goes down here in South Florida. It never ceases to amaze
God,
me.
and we deserve an Emmy for
and a Webby and a Schmebby
but you know what? In all fairness,
Congressional Medal of Honor.
we haven't submitted ourselves.
Well, that's
you know
just
what I
it.
mean.
We need to hustle as much for ourselves as we do for our clients.
I agree. I know.
You know?
Yes.
And we will.
I concur.
We will.
Yes. Hey, Benji Bon.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you ladies today?
Oui.
Well, we're happy to be together. It's been a long and kind of tough week.
Yes. This
I
is
feel that.
our happy hour hangout, guys.
It is.
Every
been a
time we
lot.
get together.
And there is a scent of my Bougie Bible pick, a Tom Ford fragrance. The whole scent is wafting throughout the studio because we've all doused ourselves in it.
So
So wait till the end of the show, y'all, and you'll find out which Tom Ford scent it is.
yes, it's delish.
I love it. It smells delicious in here. I even took some for myself.
I want to smell it on
totally
you.
unisex.
I'm gonna sniff you
Oh.
Ooh.
after.
Okay.
I want to see what it smells like on him. I'm
All
loving how
right.
it smells on me.
I'm going to tell the Bougie Bible or the Bougie crew about my dream about Ben last night. It was not sexual, y'all. Get your head out of the gutter. But I dreamt. I'm sorry, me. I don't know where you were, but
I'm so jealous.
I'm sorry, Boo Boo. Ben and I met the singer Pink, and I was telling Ben to tell Pink about his trysts with older women.
And what did Pink say?
She was laughing her ass off,
Oh.
as I think she would if she really knew.
I think hell yeah. Most
And
people-
then Pink made me make breadsticks with Willow Sage Heart.
Sus.
And Willow was not cooperative. Sorry,
Oh my God.
Willow.
How did the breadsticks come out?
Really, misshapen and terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Were they
I
garlicky
put something
and herby?
They were meant to be garlicky, and I put something on top of them, and I smushed them. They were all flattened.
Oh.
It was no bueno. Me and Willow Sage Heart are not good cooks.
Oh no.
I bet they still tasted good.
I don't know. I woke up before that.
Hey. Oh my God. And shout out to Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg during
yes.
the Olympics. They were so freaking cute.
They
And shout
were.
out to the USA, the number
That's
one
right.
in medals.
Yeah.
They did awesome.
I think
Certainly did.
I think Snoop got paid $500,000
He
a
killed
day.
A day. You're right. He did.
day.
Did you guys watch the closing ceremony?
No, I was otherwise engaged. I forget how.
Oh
I think
my
Mr.
God.
Sam and I went to dinner or something.
Did you
like
watch
I didn't get
it?
to see. All I heard about was
Tom Cruise
Yeah, Tom-
swooping in.
that. I still can't get over what happened to his face.
Lots of, I don't know, filler gone
Too
wrong.
many stunts. Did he land on his face at one point?
I don't think I don't know. You know what? I still think he's got riz. You know what I mean? I hate
think
what
he
he's done to
does.
his ex-wife and his kid.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
do
in a
not-
cult.
Yes, he is in a cult.
Yeah, isn't he like this?
but man, that dude is badass. He
is.
swooped down.
That's the thing. As a movie star, I love him.
And he jumped into a plane with the Olympic flag and took it to
Major
LA.
Major flippin' Riz. I
Oh,
love him as a movie
God
star,
dang
but
it.
in the day-to-day, this like Scientology bullshit, he's a flippin' weirdo. Sorry,
I guess he's like,
Tom.
it's working for me, you know?
But
He's a little demigod.
Maybe it would work with or without Scientology.
Maybe.
Because he's got like something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still think he's good looking and his hair looks good. I don't know if it's hair transplants or whatever, but the face up close, it's a little bit mid.
It's crackly looking.
I think he's just done too much to it.
I think he landed on it.
But whatever Brad
How
Pitt
old is
did,
he?
holy crap. Brad Pitt's work is a work of art.
I agree with you. So Tom Cruise is 62, Brad Pitt is 60. Brad Pitt is delicious.
But he had work done.
Divine. I get it, and I don't mind. It is
I would go to
chef's
his
kiss.
surgeon.
I would too.
I'll start working now to save up.
Brad, me too. I have to go on OnlyFans. Get me a new
Let's
face.
do our little foot thing.
I'm down, boo.
You never know. That might be our calling.
We gotta do that to get some good work. Can't you see us healing in a Beverly Hills like hotel suite with nurses and we're like bandaged like the mummies?
Oh no, people might pay for
want
it.
this for
you
us.
don't know. They're not.
Well, we're open.
They're not into our faces, so they may be into our feet. Who knows?
Well, or I could use a new vagina. How about you?
Oh.
What are you laughing at, Betty?
I'm not laughing at anything. I just wasn't expecting to hear that. I'm over here looking at Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt for you guys, and all of a sudden,
Oh my God.
we get a.
Oh my God! You know what? I need like I need hand plastic surgery, you guys. Like I have
stop.
I swear to God, like I inherited these wrinkly hands from my dad's side of the family. Like a lot of us had, and I had it where I was since I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
My hands have always
mine
been
do that
extra.
too. Look at
no,
that.
but
Look.
look at my hands. Look like one of an 80-year-old.
You can probably inject hyaluronic acid in there.
Something.
I'll take it. You know,
or I just need some plastic surgery, like pull the skin back,
You know,
or whatever.
No, you're not getting a facelift on your fingers. You won't be able to bend them. You'll be like this your whole fucking life.
I don't care. How am I gonna hold my drink?
How will you play the piano?
I'll go like this.
Yeah, exactly. You won't be
And
able
I'll play the piano like this. I'll be the first nose playing.
No, then you'll need to
pianist.
get a new nose job. You're gonna hurt your face.
Oh, I never had a nose job.
No, I'm not saying you did. You're gonna need one after you start playing the piano with your face. Do it with your toes like some of those other folks do. Did you ever see that?
Oh my God, yes.
Your
And
toes,
shout
oh
out
my
to
God.
the Paralympics starting in 2 weeks. Everybody tune in. It's amazing
Did you
what
see-
these people can do.
It is, and I love y'all. You're amazing. But did you see there's that Italian male runner who decided he was female so he could run in the female?
No.
Yeah, but now he decided he's blind so he can run in the Paralympics.
Did he gouge his eyes out?
Wow.
And castrate himself? What did he do?
I don't know, Boo Boo, but he's
Girl.
now
That's
enrolled in
wild.
the Paralympics.
Did he
He's from
Did
Italy.
he blind himself?
I don't know, but he don't look like no lady either, child.
Lord, the world is mild.
I got a question for you. Are you guys all right? Tell me which one you are, Team Brad or Team
Put
Tom?
it up. Yeah, but
Team-
that's Brad's old face, and that's Tom's old face.
Oh, that's
You
their
need-
old-
Both of them are hot.
See,
Okay.
they're both hot in that, but that Tom does not look like that now.
All right, let me go find their.
Yeah.
You need do this. Google Tom Cruise from the Olympics. Then
Okay.
you're gonna Google Brad Pitt from GQ magazine. I think it's the September issue. He just did a
God.
shoot with George Clooney, and
He was
looks
looking
fire.
so hot when he was like shooting that the F1 movie in like the onesies.
Oh yeah.
What are the racing little thingies?
Yeah.
Those racing. He looks so
Uh-huh.
hot. I need some like I like intelligence. I ain't trying to like. They too cute
He could,
and pretty.
I could
They
be
would have.
stupid for one night.
Oh my gosh! But
You know
then his
who
kids.
else?
But why did his kids drop his last name though?
Well, there is. I don't know, but one thing that could be is parental alienation. I don't know what she's saying to those
you
kids.
know
about-
she's batshit bananas too. Okay,
She
He
is.
should, that's what he gets. For
This was
leaving
Tom at the
Jennifer.
Olympics.
I would not hit that.
Oh Lord
No.
have mercy!
I
Why
would not.
does he?
I would not be hitting that.
Oh my God! But I love his aura though.
That's fine. I can love his aura as his friend.
Yeah.
Now show me some Brad Pitt from GQ.
Brad Pitt from GQ. Got it. Let me look that up real quick.
It's current.
I don't like what Tom Cruise did to Suri Cruise.
I don't need.
That
You know
is
what,
what
though?
I
I think
hate.
that's for her in her own best
Oh.
interest.
Okay, our booze arrives in 4 minutes.
Thank God. Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
You guys, I got this nice, delicious bottle of Chandon Rosé, and I put it in the freezer because I know T likes her drinks very cold.
Postmenopausal.
And
honey.
it was, girl, you did damn good.
Thanks.
And you look amazing and hot as ever, as
Thank you.
if I must say so myself.
Anywho, back to the drinky poos.
Yeah. So, anyways, we opened it here and it just all exploded. We basically got like a quarter of a cup. So
Yeah, so we had to Instacart some more booze here because we're doing a double.
And I Instacarted that booze to my house before I got here, along with some other bottles of La Marquise.
Shiznits. I had that Venetian prosecco. I was happy to
Yes.
bring.
Yeah, I had to bring.
All
it
right,
to
show us Brad Pitt
This is
rather.
Brad Pitt, GQ.
Is that the current one? No, that's 17. That's his old face, boo boo. We
Yeah.
need his new face.
That's
But no, but his new face is hot.
It's hot.
And his body is
Banging.
hot. His
Current?
body
I
is
guess
hot.
I'll
I
just
would
put
probably
current.
go for Brad
But
Pitt
GQ
because
2024, Brad Pitt. They did a photo shoot with George Clooney at Miraval, the winery he owns with.
And you know, I like the
Angelina.
wrinkles and I like
I
the
do
gray hair, but
too.
he just looks refreshed. And George
60,
Clooney
child.
looks good for his age.
No, he looks more and more like our neighbor.
Oh, they do look alike. They do look
The
alike.
older George gets, the more he looks like Mr. Gucci.
And he's a handsome fella.
Oh,
They
wow.
both look alike.
Okay, all right, we got.
Did you
all right.
find it?
Yeah,
okay,
I got.
pull
all right.
this bad boy
I'm
up.
gonna pull a couple because there's a bit. I'm gonna just pull up the whole screen.
Okay,
'cause
child.
We got.
Oh, see? Oh, yeah. I love that.
They look
I
so
love that.
cute.
I love the one in the pool.
Oh my god, that I haven't seen these.
This is brand
Oh
new.
god, and I love a man in a turtleneck,
Me
and
too.
I love a turtleneck
I love
in general.
a man in a sweater, child.
Oh my gosh,
how
they look so
cute.
cute. I love it that
George
they
Clooney
didn't
looks
like.
good too.
But I
know,
love it
give
that
me
they.
that Brad Pitt.
but I
right
love it
there.
that they did
Put
not-
him on a piece of toast.
I
honey.
love it that they didn't filter out their wrinkles.
If they were
and
women,
their
they
gray
would
hair.
have. If they were women, they would have.
Oh, you know it.
Yes,
you
queen.
know
Show the
it.
one. Oh, can you show the one
Yep.
in the pool? I love that one.
yeah, I'll grab the pool one.
I had not seen these.
It's
What a
brand
what
new.
a treat! You guys just gonna have to check out our YouTube channel.
I know.
Okay.
Subscribe
to
while you're
see-
there.
Yes. Okay. And give us like.
It's the least you could do
and
for this
give it,
quality
leave
free
a comment
programming.
and leave a comment.
Yes.
The one in the pool where it's them, just them two, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, here, this
With
one.
the suits on. I
Yep.
love that one.
All right, let me see.
I had not seen this.
It's new. I think it's September issue.
Trying to find a good picture for you ladies.
Hit us up, Bougie Crew, on social media and let us
mean,
know
you
if
can
you're Team
see-
Brad or if
Ooh,
you're
let's
team,
do a poll.
If you, yeah, we can do a poll. Yes.
See, I love that one
Team
so
Brad
much.
or Team Clooney.
Make the one. Yeah, that.
God, they look like they're in
They're
Italy or
They're
somewhere.
at Miraval in France.
Oh, excuse
On
me.
Brad's winery. You know Miraval Rosé?
Oh, you know they had so much fun on that shoot, right?
Shook, yeah. Let's do that. Oh, I
We
have a
can
great
recreate
idea.
it.
Yes. We're going to talk about this offline.
Let's just get these outfits.
Okay.
You just need a turtleneck. I have a cream turtleneck. You have one?
I'll get one.
Yeah.
Timu or whatever. Okay.
Temu,
Never
baby.
mind. We got to get on with the show
Yes,
here.
honey. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I'll
Okay.
save my podcast music for the next episode.
Okay, baby.
So the cocktail of the week, nothing pairs better with a tale of Russian intrigue than, guess what? The iconic White Russian cocktail.
This is an old classic.
It is, and this recipe is courtesy of the Rob Report. To make it at home, have your Miss Sheila procure the following.
Your favorite vodka, 1.5 ounces.
Measure with your heart.
1 ounce coffee liqueur. Again, measure with your heart. 1 ounce, half and half, and 1 pinch salt. Oh, it sounds delicious.
it
Add all
does.
the ingredients to rock glasses. Filled midway with ice, stir gently and enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, boo.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Yes.
Cheers, happy Friday.
Happy,
Cheers, Betty.
happy Tuesday to our listeners who are listening on Drop Day.
Oh, by the way, there's this like viral thing on social media. Like, it's so you have to be demure. Like,
Oh, I
you
saw
see how
that.
it's like this
Yeah.
guy who's very not demure.
I saw he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yep.
And he's got a full beat face. But I'm like, let's be demure.
Eh.
I'm gonna practice being demure. I'm just gonna practice it.
I'm gonna be a balloon.
I'm just gonna be
Shut.
practiced in being demure. Like, I'm gonna sip this demurely.
Chug.
Is that
chug.
fake? That's so not me,
It's
right?
so fake. Do you, boo? All right, let's
Yes.
do this. Now, the attempted assassination of a former Russian intelligence officer turned CIA informant right here in Miami, y'all.
Whoa.
So, in the year 2000, Alexander Potayev earned a coveted position with the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service according to Russia media reports. He was a deputy head of the ultra-secretive department known as Directorate S. His department oversaw a network of spies inside the United States who are playing a very long game.
Yes. Okay. And so, after extensive training abroad, the agents arrived in the United States under fake identities, working in pairs and posing as married couples. Their aim was to blend into their surroundings perfectly. They bought homes in leafy suburbs, took normal day jobs like travel agents, financial planners, college professors, and even raised families, according to BuzzFeed News.
One young agent, you might have heard of her, Anna Kushenko, took a slightly different tact. She presented herself as Russian, but she married a British man and took his surname. Huh, that sounds like my husband's best friend.
Yes, it does indeed.
Thus becoming Anna Chapman. She moved to Manhattan, a block away from Wall Street, and posed as the CEO of an international real estate company called Property Finder Limited.
Chapman's Russian handler went by the name of Roman. They communicated only on Wednesdays and never, ever face to face. Instead, she would bring her laptop with her to a public place, such as a Macy's or a Barnes & Noble.
Macy's is so low rent.
And she would, child, I've never seen any Russians at any of those stores, okay?
Maybe
so
that's
they were
why
already
they go,
blowing their
because
cover.
we wouldn't be suspecting them there.
That's true. So Roman would pull up nearby, sometimes in a white minivan. Once he was within range, the two would get on the same encrypted wireless network and send each other messages. Then Roman would disappear, and then Chapman would continue about her day. Other agents deployed more old-school Cold War spycraft tactics, such as dead drops, bush passes. Brush passes, right. Like when you're just like walking by and pretending not to see anything. Brush.
You just brush by someone and you pass them
Yes,
something.
and ciphers.
Potelyev's department ran the network from Moscow. He was born in Belarus at the end of the Stalin era, and his father was a war hero who won the Soviet Union's most prestigious honor for destroying 9 Nazi tanks during World War II, according to a Russian security services website. After graduating from the KGB Academy in Minsk, Potelyev added to the family medal collection with a Red Star for his efforts fighting for an elite unit known as the Zenit during Russia's long and bloody war in Afghanistan. After the Soviet Union crumbled, Potelyev climbed the ranks of the Foreign Intelligence Service. For a time in the 1990s, he was posted here in the U.S.
His new position had him back in Moscow, where bosses sent instructions to their agents in America through coded messages. One 2009 missive.
You got this.
One 2009 missive to 2 agents laid bare their ultimate objective: your education, bank accounts, car, houses, etc. All these serve one goal: fulfill your main mission, i.e. to serve and develop ties in policymaking circles in the U.S. What? Dang,
Russian influence
deep,
in the U.S. government.
deep, baby.
2009, so they were getting close to that goal. One agent posing as a financial planner had started to build a work relationship with a prominent New York financier who was a personal friend of a U.S. cabinet official. Moscow was pleased.
I'm sure they were. Then one Saturday morning in June 2010, Anna Chapman got a phone call from Roman requesting an urgent meeting. At a coffee shop in a downtown Manhattan area that afternoon, he gave her an assignment to hand off a fake passport to another agent the next morning. Chapman was to go to a grassy location and hold up a particular magazine so that the other agent would recognize her. Roman explained the code they would use. She will talk to you. Excuse me, but haven't we met in California last summer? And then we'll say to her, no, I think it was the Hamptons.
Well, that rendezvous spooked Chapman. Not only did it violate Roman's rules, communicating only on Wednesdays and never in person, but the new assignment was much bolder than anything that had come before. She called her father, an official in the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to relay her concerns.
Her instincts were right. The man she met with was not the real Roman, but rather an undercover FBI agent. But it was too late. The Americans were listening in on her call with her father, and the next day agents swooped in, arresting Chapman and 9 other Directorate S agents around Washington, New York, and Boston.
It soon emerged that the FBI had tracked the spy network for years as part of Operation Ghost Stories, codenamed after the spies' tendencies to assume identities of the dead.
Oh, wow.
2 weeks later, the spies pled guilty in a federal court in Manhattan and were whisked away to Russia in what became known as the largest spy swap in history.
Wow.
Done speedily, in part to preserve the Obama administration's delicate plans to reset relations with Moscow.
As Americans gloated in Moscow, the focus was on who blew the illegals' covers. That fall, Russian media quoted intelligence sources naming the culprit, Alexander Poteyev. The Americans had reportedly recruited Poteyev years ago and used what he told them to mount a counter-operation.
After the break, Shmutin's payback. Welcome back to Crazy Rich Neighbors. Mr. Shmutin had a long vow to punish Mr. Poteyev. A Kremlin official asserted that a hitman would almost certainly hunt down Mr. Poteyev. The Russians have long used assassins to silence perceived enemies, so if one or both of us disappear, y'all know what happened. One of the most celebrated at SVR headquarters in Moscow is Colonel Grigory Marianovsky, a biochemist who experimented with lethal poisons, according to a former intelligence official and Al Jazeera News.
But before he could be arrested, Mr. Poteyev fled to the United States, where the CIA resettled him under a highly secretive program meant to protect former spies. In 2011, the Moscow court sentenced him in absentia to decades in prison.
Poteyev had seemed to vanish, but at one point Russian intelligence sent operatives to the U.S. to find him, though its intentions remained unclear. I think their intentions were to kill him, but, what do I know? In 2016, the Russian news media reported that Poteyev was dead, which some intelligence experts believed might be a ploy to flush him out. Indeed, Mr. Poteyev was very much alive and residing in Miami.
Yes. So according to BuzzFeed News, federal law enforcement provides round-the-clock protection not just to Poteyev, but to a group of Russian defectors in the U.S., all of whom American intelligence believed were being hunted by what do we call them? Schmladimir Shmutin's assassins. Don't come for us.
No, child. We ain't talking about you,
We just
Schmutin.
reporting the old news.
It's just somebody's name sounds familiar. Each year, the U.S. government takes up to 100 defectors, many of them Russian, under its apparently not so secretive PL-110 resettlement
But how do you
program.
trust them that they're going to do what they're supposed to do once they're
Trust our government to do anything well? Yeah, no, me not so much. They typically get new names and new passports to protect their identities, as well as assistance encrypting their communications, finding jobs, schools, and arranging psychiatric support if needed. I could see how this would fuck you up. In some cases, the U.S. government may even offer them plastic surgery to make them less recognized.
Lucky buggers.
How do we get in on this plan?
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Just think about this. Our tax dollars are probably going to Dr. Nassif in Los Angeles, giving people new faces.
That ain't fair.
Child, please. In a handful of cases where defectors are judged to be under direct threat from the Kremlin, the government also provides 24-hour guards. I hope they're hot.
I know. Despite having the resources of the U.S. intelligence services at their disposal, Potayev obtained a fishing license and registered as a Republican so he could vote, all under his real name, according to state records. In 2018, a news outlet reported Mr. Potayev's whereabouts.
So the CIA's concerns for Potayev were not unwarranted. In 2019, the Russians undertook an elaborate operation to find him, forcing a scientist from Oaxaca, Mexico, to help.
A scientist, Hector Alejandro Cabrera Fuentes, was an unlikely spy. He studied microbiology in Kazan, Russia, and later obtained a doctorate in the subject from the University of Gießen in Deutschland. He was a source of pride for his family with a history of charitable work and, of course, no criminal past.
The Russians used Mr. Fuentes' partner as leverage. See, here's where it gets a little sticky. He had 2 wives. A Russian wife living in Germany and another wife in Mexico.
Child, who wants 2 wives?
Child,
Who would want to
please.
deal with
One
double?
wife is all I know, child. Hope he made a lot of money. In 2019, the Russian wife and her 2 daughters were not allowed to leave Russia as they tried to return to Germany, according to court documents.
That May, when Mr. Fuentes traveled to visit them, a Russian official contacted him and asked him to see him in Moscow. At one meeting, the official reminded Mr. Fuentes that his family was stuck in Russia and that maybe, according to the court documents, we could help each other.
Oh, danger. Danger.
I know, right?
A few months later, the Russian official asked Mr. Fuentes to secure a condo just north of Miami Beach where Mr. Potayev lived. Instructed not to rent the apartment in his name, Mr. Fuentes gave an associate $20,000 to do so.
That's a little chunk of change.
Well, I'm sure it was a nice place.
Yes. In February 2020, Mr. Fuentes traveled to Mexico where he again met with the Russian official who provided a description of Mr. Potayev's vehicle.
He got that in just before the COVID lockdowns.
Okay, I know, right? Mr. Fuentes, the Russian said, should find the car, obtain the license plate number, and take note of its physical location. He advised Mr. Fuentes to refrain from taking pictures, presumably to eliminate any incriminating evidence.
But Fuentes botched the operation.
Uh-oh.
Driving into the complex, he tried to bypass the entry gate by tailgating another vehicle, which only attracted the attention of security. When he was questioned, his wife walked away to photograph Mr. Potayev's license plate. Exactly what the dumb bitch was told not to do.
Oh my gosh. That's so stupid.
It's so fucking stupid. If you can't remember the number, write it down on your hand. Don't take a picture. You had one job. It was to not take a picture.
That's no bueno. Mr. Fuentes and his wife were told to leave, but security cameras captured the incident. 2 days later, he tried to fly to Mexico, but the U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers stopped him and searched his phone, discovering the picture of Mr. Potayev's vehicle.
So stupid.
Ooh.
After he was arrested, Fuentes sang like a canary and provided details of the plan to American investigators. He believed the Russian official he had been meeting with worked for the FSB, Russia's Internal Security Service. But covert operations overseas are usually run by the SVR, which succeeded the KGB, or the GRU, Russia's military intelligence agency.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Yes.
There you go. The angels are tired this week.
Yes, honey.
He had one job, and that whole thing was his downfall.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. But we were talking off camera, the ish that goes down here that we don't, I mean, obviously we don't know about everything.
Yes.
But a lot of stuff happens here.
I know, like we can't even keep up. Like we think we're uncovering all of like, the dramas and stuff,
And
but we are just
perversions.
scratching the surface. There are subcultures within subcultures within subcultures.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have no clue, but it's all very fascinating.
I love
it's
it.
Never a dull moment.
And I love spy stories.
Yes.
So, y'all, what I was talking about earlier that we, including Benji Mont, we're all wearing right now is Tom Ford Mandarino di Amalfi perfume. It exudes an effervescent citrus paired with mint and thyme to create a textural scent story. And according to Tom Ford, every time he wears it, it instantly transports him to his first trip to Amalfi. It
so
smells
good.
divine. Look, it ain't cheap, y'all. So what you can get, there is a full body spray, and it is much more affordable. And it doesn't last quite as long as the perfume. But if you want a little piece of Tom Ford Amalfi and you're on a bougie on a budget, get the body spray. But this shit is delicious.
It smells like bougie vacation.
And this blue, it's like the blue waters off the Amalfi Coast, the blue grotto, which is off of Capri.
I think it's unisex.
I mean,
It just smells
Benjamin's
like-
wearing it right now.
It smells just like a bougie spa,
Yeah.
like overlooking the Amalfi Coast.
Smell that ish.
It sounds like you're, in a robe with a towel around your hair, drinking, spritzes.
Spritzes.
By the pool, getting served by
A hottie.
Olivier, served nice chilled fruits.
Alessandro.
Yes, Alessandro. Somebody.
It's divine, y'all.
Yes,
And
it's
as,
lovely.
As the days of summer are waning and you want to extend summer a little all year long, Tom Ford Mandarino di Amalfi.
Beautiful, beautiful. And my Bougie Bible pick this week is another great soda alternative. Yes, and I had one for you, which is Dr. Boom's favorite. It's like a raspberry,
yummy.
Raspberry rosé. It's called. They have great flavors, and they have probiotics in them. They have fiber or whatever. It's like good for healthy bacteria, blah, blah, blah. And then each can of poppy includes like agave in it. And I don't know. It's just really good.
It's good shit. Ain't gonna hurt you.
It's great. It's vegan, but not certified vegan. It's gluten-free, but not certified gluten-free. Okay. And all the flavors of poppy are non-GMO project verified.
Okay, so we got something certified.
Yes, and they're all OU kosher certified.
Okay.
And you can get 15% off when you join the little mailing listy list. And they've got great flavors like wild berry, lemon, strawberry, lemon. What else is cool? Cherry limeade, Dr. Pop, which is like Dr. Pepper. Anyway, they're really, really delicious, and it's low calorie if you get the hankering for something that's a little bit sweet.
I do love a soda.
Yes.
So y'all share this ish with your favorite spy bish.
Yes. Follow us on your favorite podcast platform to never miss an epi.
We're on the gram at Crazy Rich Neighbors. Don't forget our YouTube channel, Crazy Rich Neighbors. And on Facebook, you can find us at CRN Podcast.
Email us at info@crazyrichneighbors.com. We'd love to hear from you guys.
We
Send
love
us your
mail.
crazy stories. We won't out your name.
No. And remember, if you have to ask who your crazy neighbor is,
It's probably you. Bye, Bougie Crew.
Be good.
We love you. Bye.